Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon ay Martes, ika-6 ng Abril 2021. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chadoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007 at ginagawa ko po ito daily na nagsimula po ako noong August of last year. Nire-report ko rin po ang latest news tungkol sa inyong paboritong stocks. And if you like the content, niimbitahan ko po kayo na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. And if you have stocks in mind that you want me reviewed, please comment on the comment box and ipo-prioritize ko po. Balita po natin ay tungkol sa financials ni Shakey's Pizza at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, Martes, ika-6 ng Abril 2021 dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay po, tingnan po natin ang ating balita mula sa Shakey's Pizza Asia Ventures mula sa Philippine Star. Shakey's Pizza Asia Ventures Inc., the Philippines' leading full-service restaurant chain, incurred a net loss of 247 million last year, a reversal of the 865 million income booked in 2019. Total sales decreased to 6.6 billion, equivalent to 64% of 2019 sales. On the same-store sales basis, excluding the impact of closed stores, sales fell 30% year-on-year. The company, however, saw a rebound in the fourth quarter as it reported a net income of 215 million from a loss for most of 2020. Earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization, or EBITDA, during the quarter reached 400 million, up significantly from 6 million from the previous quarter. Shakey's president and CEO Vicente Gregorio said 2020 was a one-of-a-kind year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Nonetheless, despite our net loss for the year, we've managed to pull through with positive cash flows, improved cost structures, and greater ability to address off-premise demand thanks to the gallant efforts of our team and the numerous business innovations we've put into place, Gregorio said. For most of last year, the Philippines was under different phases of lockdowns, which resulted to the closure of 91% of the company's store network at the end of March. Moving forward, he said the company is hopeful dine-in will continue to recover this year as it resumes its expansion plans. Now, may I share with you the commentary of BDO Nomura on that news? Pizza's results were behind our estimates largely due to higher operating expenses from restructuring costs. We cut our target price to $7.50 as we incorporate one, lower SSSG assumptions with dine-in sales likely to remain challenged due to protracted quarantine restrictions and weak overall consumer sentiment as a result of high unemployment and rising inflation. And two, a more conservative GPM, 26.6% from 27.4% previously, as the company will likely face near-term margin pressures from increasing input costs, which are slightly offset by 3, the positive impact of the Create into our forecasts. We keep our neutral rating on pizza, which offers limited upside in our view, as it trades at a full-year 2021 forecast price-to-earnings ratio of 19.6 times, just a slight discount to its historical PE of 22 times. So that's BDO Nomura's commentary on the news item on Shakey's Pizza Ventures. Let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Wow, look at that. It gained 94.96 points. That's 1.46% up. And it opened at 6521.26. So if we take a look at the chart, the one-day chart, the support is holding at the 6300 level. Here, 63.72 to 63.80. Yan yung support niya. But it's now testing the next resistance level of 67,000. And that's good news because the PSE had been moving downwards. The general trend is actually downwards. So our indicators, the EMA 20, EMA 50, and the EMA 100 are above the candlesticks right now. The EMA 20 is at 65.99. So nasa 65.90 siya, just about 9 points shy of the 6600 level. And hopefully the confidence will still go up since the government is doing its best to contain the virus. And hopefully next week, mag-MGCQ na tayo, or MECQ na tayo. So let's take a look at the market summary. Market summary, or the market activity that happened today: 159 companies advanced, 61 declined, while 39 remained unchanged. As for the all-share index, it gained 1.41%, or 55.54 points, while all the sectoral indices were in the green, led by the holding companies at 2%. As for the most active stocks, we'll be reviewing the top 10. So we will be taking a look at DDO, URC, BDO, Ali, PureGold, GFC, ACEN, DDMPR, ICT, and MWC. So let's start with DDO. Okay, DDO gained 0.82 points, or 82 centavos, or 7.99%, almost 8% up. But the general direction of DDO is still sideways. So if we will draw a trend line, ganyan siya. And another horizontal line, ganyan po yung kanyang movement. And if you'll notice, the EMA 50 and the EMA 100 are piercing through the candlestick, today's candlestick. So in general, it's moving upwards slowly but surely. And the 7.99 or 8% that was registered today is a bright indication that the stock is moving up. After DDO, URC. Wow, URC. Look at that. Breakout to. So there is volume in today's transaction, and it gained 7 pesos and 50 centavos to end at 141 pesos. That's 5.62%. And this is a breakout after a long time, because the highest level was February 17, 2021. So that's almost 2 months. So this is indeed a breakout. And it will be testing the 148 peso level. It will be the next resistance. Kasi the closing price of 141 is above our 3 moving averages. The EMA 20, EMA 50, and the EMA 100. The EMA 100 is 137.91, the black line. But the closing price is 141, so it's already above. And therefore, the price of URC is already in a bullish trend. Furthermore, the RSI is at 62.49, which would indicate a bullish number. So, abangan po natin dahil yung next resistance level ni URC is already at 147.70 to 148. After URC, BDO. BDO, tinitingnan ko to kanina, bullish siya, pero nagsakam to profit taking. But nevertheless, the support level of 100 is holding. Yan siya. 100 to 101 ang support level niya. So, hindi siya makausad-usad dito, but the support level appears to be strong. Pero yung prices niya is still bullish based on our indicators, since the candlestick closed below our 3 main indicators. The RSI of 41.94 is also a bearish number. After BDO, Ali. Okay, Ali had a green candlestick yesterday but ended in the red today. So it's a bearish sentiment lang siguro ito. So let's see kung meron siyang news. The board of directors at the regular meeting approved the merger of our company and its listed company, Cebu Holdings. So merong merger news, pero this is April 5. The market may have priced in this news already. So it ended at 34.60. And it appears that the support here is also holding. Yung 33 to 34 pesos ang 33.93 to 34 pesos ang kanyang support. but the sentiment is still bearish. RSI is at 37.45, and the price is below our candlesticks. That's why the sentiment is bearish. Then Pure Gold. Ito, nag-taper off tong si Pure Gold eh. Oo nga. So, bearish uli ang sentiment niya. Before it was going upwards, but it was overtaken by bearish sentiment. Maganda naman itong si Pure Gold. So, it's just market sentiment that's pulling it down. In the meantime, the support level of Pure Gold, nandito siya sa 33 to 34, 34 to 35 level ang support ni Pure Gold, with the RSI at 47, which is, well, I would say, sideways to bearish ang movement ng stock na ito, more on the bearish side. And then after Pure Gold, GFC. GFC is one of the prime movers in the index today. Oo nga, for the past 4 or 5 days, it has been moving up with support at 172 to 173. Now, it will test the support level here at 190. That's the next resistance, rather, not support. So it will test the resistance of 190 as the next level. In the meantime, the stock appears to be bullish since we see successive candlesticks in the past 4 to 5 days. Net foreign buying din siya today at 7.32 million. After JFC, ACEN or ACEN. ACEN continues to move up, although just bit by bit. And if we will be drawing a Darvas box on the stock, ito lang yung kanyang range, no? So the upper level is the resistance, which is 7.95 to 8, while the lower level is our support at 650. So medyo sideways. Right now it's sideways to, well, bullish movement ang movement ni ACEN. The RSI is actually bullish at 61.88. After ACEN, DDMPR. Mukhang naka-recover dun si DDMPR. Yeah, naka-recover. I wouldn't say this is a breakout because this is just a few candlesticks, but if we will take a look at the 30-minute or 1-hour chart. Okay, so there is a support here based on the 1-hour chart. The support dito at 214 to 215 ang support level niya, and the resistance level would be here at 231 based on the 1-hour chart. But we are doing kasi the 1-day chart, you couldn't see very much, no? So bullish ang sentiment dito sa DDMP rate, which went as low as 211 and as high as 230. And the sentiment is bullish since there was net foreign buying today at 5.62 million. Remember, the IPO price of the Double Dragon REIT is at 225. So, nag-appreciate na siya ng 3 centavos from the IPO. Okay, then ICT. Wow, ICT had a breakout similar to the URC stock. So, nag-hold yung support niya dito at 121. And it is now at resistance, actually. The resistance area is 128 to 130. Yun yung resistance level ni ICT. And there was a declaration of cash dividends. And probably the reopening of the Suez Canal may have contributed to the activity in ICT, since goods and services and commerce can now flow since the blockage was cleared last week. So abangan po natin, kasi usually during a breakout, what happens kasi is that either two things happen. One is tumuloy pa siya upwards, or pwede siya mag-consolidate before moving up. Now, depende yan. After consolidation, pwedeng mag-move up, pwedeng mag-move down. But normally, it moves up. So, depende po sa situation. Ganun po yung breakout. Then, after ICT, MWC, our final stop. MWC had a new contract with the government, which was declared, the original contract was declared as onerous. And one thing that they couldn't do right now, since they signed the new contract is that hindi nila pwedeng i-pass on yung income taxes. Plus, they couldn't increase their rates until 2022. So these are some of the provisions that they signed with the new contract with the government. So right now, it has been moving up. But there is a solid red candlestick today. But nevertheless, ang nangyari dito is probably, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. So bumagsak siya at about 10 o'clock, but there was a slight recovery towards the end of trading. And probably because the market is pricing in on the new contract made with the government. So let's put it back with what daily chart. Okay. Resistance area na test niya is 1630 area or 16 to 1630 area, while the support area, let's place it at the EMA 100. The EMA 100 is at 15. So yan po yung pinaka-support level ni MWC, which had net foreign selling today. The RSI is still bullish at 53.92. So utility company naman to. So hindi yan mawawala ng customer. Only that may additional cost siya since hindi siya makakapag-pass on ng income tax. Well, not really additional cost, but lesser income since they couldn't pass on the corporate income taxes. But one thing good about it is that there will be lower income taxes because of the passage of a new law lowering the income tax. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, April 6, 2021. Ito po si Benji Chudoro, reminding you, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Thank you again to all our subscribers. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. See you again in our next episode. God bless. Bye for now.